1.
Alright, grab those roller speeders. It's time once again for another ATARI. Oh yeah! Bringing you more history, mystery, action, adventure that you can shake your joystick at. So sit back, relax, turn the volume up, and tune out as you join another ATARI once again. Get those quarters ready, Xander, 'cause here we go!
Hey everybody, it is me, another arcader, the man, the myth, the legend. Like and subscribe, and remember to buy me a coffee. We've already had a whole bunch of people already donating to this channel already. Thank you so much that you already done that. I got a little bit of an itch on my nose. It's a dry and hot day outside. Got a little bit of a heat dome in the area. So, I come to you guys with a very special video. I am running a little bit late on this channel, so I'm putting out the video just as fast as I can. It is a special video called What the Bleep is an ATARI VCS? So, let's say, for example, one of your friends or neighbors or maybe an enemy decided to get it to you. Well, let's take a look at the box. It is this thing right here. So, what is it? So, we all know that the ATARI 2600, no, not this one, no, this one's new. The ATARI, the original ATARI 2600 came out in 1977. It's also known as the ATARI VCS. But wait, isn't this called the ATARI VCS? Well, sort of. 2600, it was referred to as the Video Computer System. As far as I was able to tell on the internet, it was trying to have some add-ons that was going to make it easier for you to have a home computer at home. And that's exactly what this little box aims to do. Not only does it aim to be a little bit of an ATARI video game system, little bit, because you've got two controllers. So it's trying to be a little bit of a video game system. Let me turn up the music a little bit. Little bit of a video game system. Right out of the box, it's okay, it's decent. And this is one of the free games that you can download, Missile Command Recharged. I don't know why. The music is good. It heightens the anticipation. So it tries to be a little bit of a video game system. It only has 8 gigs of RAM, which by today's standards, I believe, beyond 16 is the standard. Like a standard for a regular computer is 16. So it's a little underpowered right out the box. It is in no way related to the ATARI 2600, although it does have a built-in emulator for the 7800, which can play the 2600 games. So that's fun. Anyways, yeah, I think it's interesting because of the fact that besides the 2 video game controllers, it kind of aims to do what the original VCS didn't end up doing. I don't know why, but there's not a lot of peripherals out there. There are peripherals, but not a whole crap ton. Plus we have the ATARI 400. So the ATARI 400 was released in 2 years later, 1979, and it was a home computer. So, and it was competing with Commodore 64, released in... Commodore 64 came out in 1982. So, I take that back. The Atari 400 was being the Atari 2600 was competing with the Commodore PET, and then the VIC 20, and then the Commodore 64, which a lot of people remember the Commodore 64. So I don't. I had a couple of them. I had a VIC 20. I never got them working, but I did sell them, and they were sold pretty good. So, the 2600 had some plans to add some computer features to it. Like I know there was a basic math program. I know there was a way to be able to program stuff in BASIC, that kind of stuff. So, fast forward to this, there was a Kickstarter by Atari where they had made the VCS, and I believe I got mine, these two years ago during the Black Friday sale, 50% off, $100 a piece. And I think I remember reading that they had to pay $400 from the Kickstarter in 2020, and by then it was by the time they actually had it in their hands, it was already severely underpowered. And yes, take to the comments and tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Go ahead. I'm sure I am. So this one aims to be a computer and a video game system right out of the box, which I think is interesting. It has its own Linux operating system, which I'm going to go into right now, and I'm going to have a follow-up video because of the fact that I'm going to tell you what this is in brief. This is basically a computer. It does not include a keyboard, does not include a mouse. You got to provide that, but it provides you with a console, and then some apps and a store and everything like that, a friend system and an operating system. You can watch Netflix with it if you want to. The thing that I find most interesting about it is that if you want to, you can launch into PC mode. Now, they have an official PC mode, and I'll go into more depth about that with the USB stick. I got one of those as well, too. It is slow. It's the USB stick, not the operating system. So just right out of the box, this thing needs some improvements, and I'll have another video for that. The USB stick needs some improvements. And the PC mode, well, it's the easiest way for me to launch into Windows. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, here I went ahead and loaded up the operating system, and I'm just going to play with the keyboard here for a little bit. So I went into PC mode, and I just plugged in my solid state drive and just launched the game. So we've got one player scroll, we got pack booster, arcade set. We can also do the Atari 2600 set as well too. This is the 40th anniversary of fan game for Junior Pac-Man. Yeah, this looks very familiar. Don't get that same difficulty though. It's just the mazes. And there's some things to know about the operating system that I will go into with a little bit of detail before I do my follow-up video. Oops, I died. Alright, so we're taking a little bit of a look, a little bit on here. I've got Windows 10 loaded on here. It's got Vega 3 graphics, 2 gigabytes dedicated to video memory, 8 gigabytes of RAM, but I've got basically about 6 available. Ryzen GFX, gigahertz, that kind of stuff. So that's interesting, you know. This is what I've modified, and I will do a follow-up video about that as well too. And it runs Windows 10 Pro, that kind of stuff on there. So it's doing just fine. And like I said, I'm running from an external drive. So that's something to keep in mind as well too if you're going to run Windows on it or some other operating system. This is a fully functioning PC, so if you want to play some old games like 3D Ultra Mini Golf, you certainly can. The only thing is that I would try to keep it in 720p if you could. Shuffle play.
Here be the lighthouse hole. Par is 3 and not a shot.
I used to play this back when I was a kid, not the deluxe version.
Quick way down.
Oh, I missed. Shoot. Alright, Pelican, do your thing.
Penalty struck for sure on that shot.
I can't believe you did that to me, you blasted Pelican, you. Oops, I missed. This is a great game, just not so much with the... Not so much with the... Oh, see? Not the best. Ooh, I suck. Oh! Oh, come on! Oh! Fudge! Nuggets. There we go. 12. Jeez.
Bug's hole. Party. Aim for the anthole. Hit
Now,
the
if I
frog.
remember right, you can hit the frog. There we go. Just watch out for the spider. There we go.
Welcome, people. Shoot for the cup, people. And watch out, Mr. Rock.
Okay, that's a ridge there. Oh, come on! Oh.
That one's way out of bounds. Got to charge you a penalty stroke on that.
Jeez. Yes, I'm using M Classic to upscale the graphics. Doesn't it look good?
Yo, yo, yo! Whoa, hey! Blow up the ridge and get to that.
Boosh!
That little P is crushed. Cost you a penalty stroke on that one, pal.
Ah. There we go. There's the hole. Oh is right.
Hi, hot stuff. This par 3 volcano hole is ready to... Let's see you smack that little ball over the lava.
Nice.
Yikes! Oh, ouch! Oh, hot, hot, hot. Hurt me. Uh-oh. Penalty stroke.
So, I enjoy my VCS.
Right there, no dawdling about, aim for the cannon.
Ooh!
How to bounce that one? No bother, penalty stroke. Tough luck, one, eh?
Okay. Uh-oh. Well, theoretically it is easier to go down than it is to go up.
Oh, and a bottle of
So, I mean, right out of the box, the VCS is a little sluggish. We've said that
This
before.
is the windmill, Holt. Yeah,
But
sure. Time the blades and put them
if
all
you
through the
modify
windmill.
it,
I'll get it. Here's your ball.
woohoo! Yeah!
Here is a hole so high and so
Oh,
it's
crap.
good to bounce off the sign here. Yeah, ball may go plunk right in the hole. Here. Ach, this is not good shooting. Out of bounds.
There you go. Ooh, lucky.
So, make a little tap to the cloud just below. Here, if you go to the down elevation, ride the balloon to the
There we go. Nice!
Moonbase hole.
For a little bit
Try to
there.
catch bus number 3. Or hit it through the arrival gate.
Shoot. Too much power.
Hey, hey, hey! We're working down here!
Bus now boarding. All aboard.
Nope, that's not bus 3.
Please contact spaceport
Bus
security.
number 2.
Jeez. Oh, come on! There we go. So yeah, for old games, this is really great. I didn't do so well, did I? No. Nope. Oh well. So yeah, for old games, this is really great. I would really recommend a M Classic if you can play 3D games with it. I'm running a special operating system that does prevent some full screen games from running. So I'm gonna end this program because I got a follow-up video to do about what to do with other stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, this has been a look at how easy the VCS could be used. Not right out of the box, with some modifications. Hit that like and subscribe button and buy me a coffee. This is an excellent system. I know it doesn't really have that much power. You won't be able to play anything like Baldur's Gate 3 on it. You can play a lot of classic stuff, a lot of old stuff that you got on Steam. I'd really recommend it. Plus, it's like a console. You hook it up to your TV, you can watch videos with it. Just right out of the box, you can just stream Netflix, you know, and play video games. Alright guys, that's all the time we got right now. I want to thank Atari for making such an excellent system. Of course, M Classic, because where would I be without it?